Hello, and welcome back to our daily coverage of the Vallow Daybell case. Today, we begin with some sad news. This afternoon, the Rexburg Police Department issued a formal statement officially identifying that the remains that were found at Chad Daybell's property are indeed JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan. Here's what their statement says. On June 9, 2020, at approximately 0700 hours, the Rexburg Police Department, assisted by the Fremont County Sheriff's Office, Idaho State investigators, and the FBI, served a search warrant at the Chad Daybell residence in Fremont County in regards to a missing children's investigation involving Tylee Ryan and JJ Vallow. During the search of the property, investigators found what appeared to be two sets of unidentified human remains. The remains were taken to the medical examiner's office, where an autopsy and positive identification was performed. It is with heavy hearts that we now confirm that those remains have now been officially identified as those of JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan. We would like to thank all of the law enforcement officers involved, the Fremont County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, family, friends, and everyone throughout this community and across the country for their diligent and tireless efforts to find JJ and Tylee. It is not the outcome we had hoped to be able to find the children safe. Our hearts and prayers go out to the families of JJ and Tylee. The investigation is still active and ongoing. Followed by that today, we had an official statement that came from Annie Cushing. Annie Cushing was Joseph Ryan's sister and Tylee Ryan's aunt, and this is what she had to say. Today marks the conclusion of a long and arduous search for my niece Tylee Ryan and her little brother JJ Vallow. Rexburg Police Department has confirmed the remains found on Chad Daybell's property belong to them. The outcome comes as no surprise, but it still packs a devastating punch as the finality of it all sinks in. Rest in peace, Tylee and JJ. I'm sorry your short lives were marked with such hardship, instability, and trauma. I'm sorry that the one person who is supposed to keep you safe in this world was the one who subjected you to its worst horrors. You captured the hearts of people across every continent. We will fight with all we have to make sure that all the monsters who played a role in your deaths, through acts of omission or commission, will be brought to justice. Chad Daybell's parents also issued a statement today, and here is what they said. It is with heavy hearts and extreme sadness that we wish to express our love and condolences to the family of JJ and Tylee. We especially want to convey our sorrow to Larry and Kay Woodcock and Colby Ryan for the pain and suffering that they have endured for many months, and especially at this time. We have hoped and prayed over the many months for the safety and well-being of JJ and Tylee, and we are devastated by their passing. We are heartbroken that these beautiful children's lives were ended tragically and prematurely, and for the emptiness and pain it leaves in the lives of their loved ones. We also continue to mourn for Tammy, who has been a daughter and sister to us and part of our family for nearly 30 years. She was the sweetest and kindest person and a wonderful mother to her children. The lives of her children have been devastated since she passed away and through the events of the past months and recent days. We empathize and know that for every family and loved one involved, healing may take a lifetime. We send our most sincere love and prayers to all those who are suffering and grieving at this time. The Daybell family. Last night, a memorial event was held for Tylee and JJ. At that event was one of Tylee's friends, a friend who had spent a great deal of time with her and with Lori as well when they were living in Hawaii. Here is what she had to say.
Lori would talk about the end of the world and the second coming all the time, and she would joke about it. She'd be like, let's go off a cliff. She's like, the world is gonna end, let's just die all together, and talk about running all of us off of a cliff together.
Law says everyone took it as a joke.
And lastly today, something that's not necessarily news, but I felt the urge to present it here to you. An image has been going around some of the message boards, Facebook groups, and other areas, showing a screen capture from a CourtTV presentation on forensic evidence regarding this case. In the background of the image, you can see a photo of an autopsy report, and many people seem to be thinking that this is JJ and Tylee's autopsy report. It is not. If you Google autopsy reports, you will see that this image comes up very early in the Google image search results. They'd simply use the photo as a stock photo to have background for the conversation that they were having. This image is in no way related to JJ or Tylee. And that's all there is to report today. I will be back with you tomorrow morning with another update. and I will go live if anything happens in the meantime. Until then, please stay safe. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way if I go live with breaking news, you definitely won't miss it. Talk to you soon.